The rise and legacy of Yoruba civilization. Before Oduduwa, the forgotten origin of the Yoruba. What if I told you that the Yoruba people had thriving cities, sacred kings and spiritual system long before European ship ever touched African shores? What if I told you that the real story of Yoruba origin didn't start with Oduduwa, but much earlier, buried under the myth and colonial confusion? In this series, we uncover the truth based on the groundbreaking work of Professor Stephen Adebanji Akintoye. This episode explores the first chapter of his masterpiece of the history of the Yoruba people, a bold restoration of Africans' memory. Welcome to Africa Unveiled. And you know, the legendary tales, the need of a true Yoruba history. Scene 1. Professor Akintayo began his work with a sharp declaration: Africa has a history, and the Yoruba people, one of the largest ethnic group in Africa, have a story as ancient and complex as any civilization on earth. For too long, colonial scholars claimed that African society had no written record, no chronology, no civilization. They dismissed oral tradition as superstition, and they treated Yoruba myths as childish fairy tales. But Professor Akintayo saw through the lies. With decades of research, he gathered archaeology, oral memory, and historical documentaries to build something radical, a Yoruba-centered narrative told by a Yoruba scholar for African descendants and the world. History, he urges, is not just about dates, it's about identity and who control the story. Scene 2. The ancient roots before Oduduwa. Contrary to the popular belief that Yoruba history begins with Oduduwa, Professor Akintayo reveals something deeper. The Yoruba existed long before any dynasty.